Hello guys, it's me again, Lakwatsirong Butike. More than a month na hindi ako nakalakwatsa dahil sa bagyo at walang tigil na pag-ulan. Sinundan pa nitong ECQ. Hay buhay. Ito, gumapang na uli ang butike. Dito lang muna sa malapit dahil bawal pa lumabas outside ng Manila. Dito ako ngayon sa makasaysayan na simbahan ng Ermita, Manila, ang Nuestra, Señora de Guia. Tara guys, samahan niyo ako. Nuestra Señora de Guia is a 16th century image of the Blessed Virgin Mary, depicted as the Immaculate Conception and widely venerated by Filipinos. The wooden black Madonna is considered the oldest extant Marian statue in the Philippines. Locally venerated as patroness of navigators and travelers, the image is enshrined at the Ermita Church in the city of Manila. Pope Pius XII granted this image a canonical coronation on December 30, 1955. Made of Mulavi wood, the statue stands about 50 centimeters and is characterized by dark skin, cynetic features, and long brunette hair. She is dressed in both a manto and a stylized tapis, the traditional wrap-around skirt of Filipino women. Among her regalia are a scepter, a parure of jewels offered by Archbishop of Manila, Rufino J. Cardinal Santos in 1960, and a gold crown bestowed by Pope Paul VI during his visit to Manila Cathedral on 16th of May, 1971. According to the Annales de la Catedral de Manila, the crew of Miguel Lopez de Legazpi discovered a group of natives in what is now Ermita along the eastern shores of Manila Bay, worshipping a statue of a female figure. There are a number of theories as to its origin. It could either be an animist tantress Diwata, which is a localization of the Hindu Devata, an East Asian idol due to her Chinese features, a Marian icon imported from nearby Portuguese Macau, or due to its striking resemblance to the Santo Niño de Cebu, maybe a relic left by the Magellan expedition when it passed by the Philippines during the first circumnavigation of the world. This sacred statue had managed to survive Islamic iconoclasm by the Sultanate of Brunei, a state that had invaded Manila. While its original purpose is debated, the image was later identified by missionaries as that of the Virgin Mary. Local folklore, meanwhile, recounts the Spaniards witnessing natives venerating the statue in a pagan manner. by placing it on a trunk surrounded by pandan plants. The pandan plant itself is a common food ingredient in the Indianized cultures of South and Southeast Asia. The plant is originally from Southeast Asia, but its usage had spread to South Asia. The pagan manner of worship of this Catholic icon is remembered in the placement of real or imitation pandan leaves around the image base as one of its iconic attributes. On May 19, 1571, the local sovereigns Sulaiman III and Raha Matanda ceded Kuta Silurong, a client state of the Sultanate of Brunei, as well as the Kingdom of Tondo, to the Spanish Empire, with Miguel Lopez de Legazpi, who had arrived from Mexico, consecrating the city to both Saint Prudenciana and Our Lady of Guidance. In 1578, Philip II of Spain issued a royal decree invoking Our Lady of Guidance to be sworn patroness of Manila. The statue was first enshrined in Manila Cathedral inside the citadel of Intramuros until 1606, when the first shrine compound was built on the current site called La Ermita, the Hermitage. Because of a Mexican hermit who lived in the area, the shrine was originally made of bamboo, nipa, and mulavi wood. It was later rebuilt in stone but suffered damage in an earthquake in 1810. The mysterious Marian icon was first revered under the title of the Immaculate Conception. However, the Spanish explorers who first discovered here, together with the native Filipinos who witnessed their wishes and supplications granted before the icon, considered here as their mutual guide. Later, when the image was moved to the Ermita Shrine from the Intramuros location, the tower of the Ermita Shrine emitted light at night or during storms. The light emitted from the Ermita Shrine guided traveling ships and sailors amidst dark times. This caused the icon to assume the title of Our Lady of Guidance. In 1897, a novena booklet titled Novena o Pagsisiyam sa Nuestra Señora de Guia was published by the Pontifical and Royal University of Santo Tomas in Manila. The book recounts the image origin story, where natives found it sitting on a trunk and built a roof above it and the surrounding pandan plants. The text goes on to condemn them for their polytheism and mentions murder. The image initially received a feast day on 18th of December, but the date was transferred to 19th of May when a rainstorm hit Manila Cathedral in February 1771. During the Second World War, the statue was saved by the parish priest of Ermita Church, Father Blas de Guernica and Justo N. Lopez. They hid the statue in a niche of the church crypt a few weeks before the Allies liberated Manila in February 1945. After the battle, Father Rogelio Bidonia, along with the chaplain and 4 soldiers of the United States Army, went to the completely ruined shrine, retrieved the icon, and brought it to a safer place. Until the construction of a temporary chapel, the icon stayed in a private house on Taft Avenue in San Miguel de Mayumo and finally in Quiapo. The current shrine was built in 1947. A replica of the image was made to commemorate the quadricentennial of the icon's finding. From May 1970 to 1971, the replica visited almost all parishes, chapels, hospitals, schools, and other institutions in the Archdiocese of Manila. It is this replica that is brought out for processions and public veneration on its feast day, with the original remaining ensconced in its glass-covered alcove above the main altar. The statue was removed from the shrine and placed in the room of Pope John Paul II for the duration of his 1995 apostolic visit. In December 2011, EWTN featured the statue as the oldest Marian icon in the Philippines. In the program, Mary, Mother of the Philippines. Father Patrick Payton also once preached a sermon on the Family Rosary Crusade in the presence of the image. The image was canonically crowned on Rizal Day, December 30, 1955, by the Apostolic Nuncio to the Philippines, Archbishop Egidio Vagnozzi. The statue was removed from the shrine and placed in the room of Pope John Paul II for the duration of his visit in early January 1995 for World Youth Day. On January 14, 2015, the image was again removed from Ermita Church and translated to the Apostolic Nunciature along Taft Avenue, where Pope Francis stayed during his visit to the Philippines and Sri Lanka. The icon was later present at Quirino Grandstand for the Pope's open-air Mass on January 18. It accompanied a replica of the Santo Niño de Cebu, another widely venerated early Spanish colonial icon whose feast was celebrated on that day. The church was granted Archdiocesan shrine status in 2005 under former Archbishop of Manila, Cardinal Gaudencio Rosales. The current parish priest and rector is Reverend Monsignor Mario David Enriquez, who was installed on July 16, 2015. Sana nabusog kayo sa kaalaman ng aking binahagi na kasaysayan. Hanggang sa muli, gagapang na ako pauwi. See you all next time on the road, guys. Bye-bye!